All right, everybody, so I'm over at my mom's house and I am getting ready to make the 0-carb bread. This one's going to be an actual loaf. You are going to use the oven to bake it. So let me show you the ingredients that you will use to make this 0-carb bread. Okay, so in the 0-carb bread, you are going to want to have 1.5 cups of almond flour. You're going to want to get 6 eggs and separate them out. You're going to have 4 tablespoons of butter. I use unsalted, unsweetened butter. You're going to have 3 teaspoons of baking powder, and you're going to have 1/4 teaspoon of cream of tartar. So those are going to be the ingredients that you will need to make your bread. So give me just a couple seconds here and I will get it all put into the mixer the way it's supposed to go. Thanks. Okay, so in the mixer I've added the egg whites, and I'm also going to add the cream of tartar to that. And what you're going to want to do is just start it off very low, and you're going to want to mix it until the egg whites form peaks. So here we go. You'll just slowly move the speed up to get it going to start forming the peaks on the egg white. So just make sure that you start it off low and just kind of pick it up. You definitely want it to form those peaks though. So as you can see, it's starting to whiten up. Just going to give it a little bit longer here to form the actual peaks that I need to see. Now we're cooking. You see that peak I got when I pulled that out? That's exactly what you want. All right, now that we have the egg whites finished, we're going to go ahead and keep them to the side over here. We are going to go ahead and mix all of these other ingredients together in the bowl. When you do this, it will be a pretty thick consistency. It'll stay that way kind of until we get the egg whites mixed in. So I'm going to go ahead and get those mixed in now. Okay, so this is the consistency of the mixture of the almond flour and the other leftover ingredients. You can kind of see what that looks like here. Now what we're going to want to do is just add 1/3 of the egg whites to that. Make sure it mixes in really good and just keep adding it slowly, adding the egg whites to this very slowly to ensure proper mixture. So you can see I'm just taking a scoop with my wooden spoon here, just scooping a little bit of the egg white out and putting it in with the mixture of the almond flour. Just kind of trying to mix it in there good. It's easier to do when I have my other hand free and can hold the bowl. So I'm going to go ahead and get all this mixed in very slowly, and we'll see what we got when that's done. Okay, you can see I have it all mixed together. It looks kind of like a cornbread mixture. What I'm going to do now is go ahead and grease up my pan and get it into the pan. You're going to want to make sure that before you start this process, you set your oven to 375 so that it is warm for you and ready when you are ready to put it in the oven. All right, I've got it in my greased pan, and now I'm just going to go ahead and put it in the oven. It goes into the oven for 30 minutes. Okay, so here's the end result of the bread that we made in the oven. Again, this is a 0-carb bread. I already did the toothpick test, and it came out perfect. It was at 375 for 30 minutes. Once it is all the way cooled off, I will take it out of the tin and we will cut it apart and see what it looks like. I'm so excited! All right, so the bread we made in the oven is out of the pan. We're going to go ahead and cut it to kind of see what it looks like. Just cut it in a couple places there, Mom. Oh my gosh, that looks like yummy bread. Look how beautiful that bread is. I'm so excited to try it. I think it'd be really, really great. Kind of cooked on both sides in a pan and having it with some breakfast. So I think that's what we're going to have for dinner tonight. So I will post in the comments. Taste. It's pretty good. It'd be good toasted with some butter on it. So go ahead and make it. It's super simple. There's like 6 ingredients. Pop it in the oven for 30 minutes. You've got yourself a 0-carb bread. Yay!